What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the best free stocking stuffer player to pick from the Zero Chill Field Pass. You also can pick them when you do a set. You get 5 B&D back. So if you do that and you were wondering who to pick, you can also watch this video. I'm going to have all 8 ranked in order. We're going to start at 8, go up to 1. If you guys do enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and hit the subscribe button. But let's get right into the list. We have Jared Goff starting the list off here at number 8. I think this is the worst one. He's a pretty, mid-tier release. He's Gen 3, which isn't bad, but it isn't really good either. But 77 speed's really slow. His throw power is 93, which is good. His accuracies don't even hit 90 for all of them. He has good throw under pressure, which is pretty good. And he has play action here for at 91. But the big thing is the abilities. The abilities aren't really going to help him out here. He gets either Fearless or Gunslinger. You can't have both. So you can either get Fearless for 3, which isn't really even discounted, and Gunslinger for 2. So to get Fearless, set field lead, it's 6 AP on Jared Goff when you can get it on Aaron Rodgers for 4. You can get it on John. I mean, obviously John Elway's like the big guy, but you can get it on John Elway for. You can get set field lead, Fearless, and Gunslinger for 5 on Elway. You can get it for here on Goff for 8. So just the abilities plus, he's just not the best card. He's slow, not the best release. I don't think Goff is the one you should pick, especially since he's B&D. You don't want your B&D quarterback to be Jared Goff. You would rather, if you get like a B&D Aaron Rodgers, obviously maybe he would probably be higher on this list. But it's Jared Goff. I don't think you should lock him in, as having him as your quarterback. So Jared Goff here at number 8. Let's get into number 7. At number 7, I'm gonna have Devin Bush. Devin Bush is a very good card stats-wise. 92 speed, 91 excel, 89 agility, 94 change direction is awesome on a linebacker. Can't really rush the passer, but he has 91 tackling, 94 hit power, 88 block shed, 91 zone. His stats are really good, but the thing about him is he's a middle linebacker. Middle linebackers don't jump without lurker. He does get it for 1, but do you want to spend an AP that you could be using elsewhere on Devin Bush? Plus, he's only 5'11". You really want your user to be 6'2", 6'3", and he's 4 inches shorter than that. So Devin Bush here, he's a good card stat-wise, but he's just not really usable unless you have like a Steelers theme team and you have to use him or something like that. He's just not really usable to me. Now, if you have a theme team, let me put this in here. If you have a theme team and you need one of these players, you should probably pick them. But if you have like a nobody spent team or just a team, or you were just like wondering who to pick, this is really what this is for. But Devin Bush, I don't really like the card. Just being short, plus you have to spend AP to make him jump. I never really like using linebackers. He's here at number 7. Let's get into number 6. Alright, guys, here at number 6, I do have Lazard. Now, this card's not bad at all. He's actually a very solid card. But the thing about these top 6 is that they're all really usable. And they're all, anybody could really use them on their team. But I do have Lazard here at number 6. I think he is the 6th best out of the top 6. If you have to take into consideration, like, position needs on teams, I don't think he's going to be picked by a lot of people unless you have like a Packers team. But he is 92 speed, which isn't the fastest, but it's not like 90 speed. Like it's not terrible. 92 catching, 91 catching traffic, 91 short, 90 medium, 91 deep. So 90 plus in all the route runnings is really nice. 94 spec catch as well. The big thing about him is he's 6'5". That's just gigantic. And he's going to be able to ag really anyone in this game. He gets deep out for 1. He also gets red zone threat for 2. But deep out for 1's not bad either. So this is a really solid card. The speed's solid. His height is amazing. He gets deep out for 1, which is really solid if you're going to ag with him. And the 94 spec catch as well really helps out. He's going to get some pretty good animation. So, very solid card here. Lazard here at number 6 is not bad. Let's get to number 5. Alright, guys, here at number 5, I do have Carlson. This is going to be a pretty short reasoning why he's number 5. He's a really good kicker, and he's free. If you can get a free kicker, you don't have to pay for a kicker, especially nobody spent players. This is really who you're going to want to pick. 93 kick power, that can really make a kick from 60 to 61 yards. 89 kick accuracy as well, so very solid. Kick accuracy doesn't really matter because you're the one controlling it. But he does get focus kicker for 1 AP, and then you can pick either precision or clutch kicker for 1 AP. This is a really good combo. Focus kicker and clutch kicker together are a really good combo. You don't get iced with clutch kicker, even though those abilities kind of don't work. But still, if they do happen to kick in, getting those abilities is really good. There's going to be, again, there's not really much reasoning. I probably would have him higher on this list, but I don't really want to have a kicker too high on the list. He's a kicker. But if you do have a kicker, or do need a kicker, and you don't want to spend, Carlson's a really, really solid one to have with the 93 kick power. You're going to be able to make kicks from 60, 61 yards. He's not going to be Tucker where you can make from like 62, 63, but still 61, 60 yard field goals are still tough, and he's going to be very solid at making those. So Daniel Carlson here at number 5. Let's get into number 4. All right, guys, here at number 4, I do have Bradley Chubb. Bradley Chubb is a very solid card, and he's going to be a really, really, really good card out there on defense for you if you do pick him. 89 speed, 93 excel, 87 strength, 92 play rec, 93 finesse move. Really good. I wish the power move was a little higher, but he usually never has high power move, and he still plays really, 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 really well. He's 87 tackling, 93 hit power, 92 block shed, 95 impact block as well. But his abilities are really good. He gets edge threat for 2 and under pressure for 1. Now, those abilities don't work if your opponent has edge pro, but if they happen to not, I really still do this. I always like to have at least 1 double or nothing or 1 edge threat on one of my edge guys on the field, because if your opponent doesn't have edge pro or secure protector or whatever, you're gonna absolutely destroy their tackles. So I still always like to have, you know, a discounted edge threat or double or nothing out there. Under pressure is fine, but people do have fearless now, so maybe not the best. But the edge threat is very solid, and his stats overall are just really good. He's good. He's good speed. He's good strength. He's good finesse move. He's good block shed. He just looks like a really, really, really good card. Bradley Chubb here at number 4. Let's get into number 3. All right, guys, at number 3, I do have Nyheim Hines. Nyheim Hines looks like a really, really, really fun card. He is small. Take that into consideration. But he's 93 speed, which is really, really, really good for a free card. 91 excel, 89 agility, and his catching is 87. Nope, that's his carrying. His catching is 87 as well, so I was right. But his catching is 87. The thing that worries me a little bit about this card is he's very small. He's 5'9", under 200 pounds, and he has 87 carrying. So if he starts to fumble, I haven't used this card, but if he starts to fumble, maybe he's not the best, but I don't think he's gonna fumble. He's gonna be really good in the pass catching game out of the backfield. He has 85 break tackle, 91 change of direction, 90 spin, 92 juke, so he's gonna be really good out in the open field. And his abilities are really nice. He gets backfield master for 2, which means you can put him in any route you want, and then he gets backfield mismatch for 1, which means he's gonna get crispier routes against the linebackers that are on the field for your opponent. So he's gonna be a really solid card. The speed is really the big thing here for me. 93 speed is really up there in speed. You know, only 94 is faster. But that's on guys like Falk and LaDainian Tomlinson, which are going to be way more expensive than this guy, obviously, since he's free. But he's good catching. He has good speed. I really like Nyheim Hines. The abilities I do like as well, because you could put any route you want on Nyheim Hines when you put backfield master on him. So very solid card. He's at number 3. Let's get into number 2. All right, guys, here at number 2, I do have Xavier Mckinney. Mckinney looks like a really, really, really good card. Really good safety. You can use him. You can put him out deep. 92 speed, 92 excel, really good. He has 90 man. The 94 zone is really, really, really nice with the 94 hit power. He's kind of like a budget Sean T. 94 hit power, 94 zone, and then obviously the 92 speed. So he's 2 speed slower, 3 zone less, and 3 hit power less. But obviously he's a lot cheaper. He's free. And then his abilities are also awesome. 1 AP deep out zone KO is really good, and then 1 AP pick artist is also, you know, solid. Maybe he would. I mean, he probably would have been on the top of my list if he had 0 AP, but he doesn't. 1 AP pick artist and 1 AP deep out zone KO, just very good, especially if you run zone. Deep out zone KO for 1 AP is a really good budget, and then pick artist for 1 obviously is very solid. He's 6 foot. He's gonna be a really, 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 really good safety. He also has strong safety secondary. You can use him. You can put him back at free safety. He's gonna play really, really, really well for what he is. I mean, he's just a really, really solid safety. So he's at number 2. Let's get into number 1. All right, guys, and then here at number 1, it might be boring, but it is the best player out of all these. It's Jordan Mailata. He has 94 run block with 91 pass block. He is an absolute monster. He's 365 pounds, 6'8", but the big thing about him is he gets 1 AP edge protector, and that's big on your tackles. You really need that when you're playing this game, is you need a edge protector, and getting it for 1 instead of 2 is also big time because you get to add more abilities to your offense. So he might not be the most exciting name, but if you are a no money spend player, he is definitely the choice. You don't have to spend on O-line, and he gets 1 AP edge pro. It's just an awesome combination. Mailata looks awesome. Again, 93 strength, 94 run block, and 91 pass block. He's going to be an incredible, incredible card. He doesn't get any secondaries, but you're going to be playing him at left tackle. Best card in this Stocking Stuffers promo. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned for more videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.